So with what you have just seen, I just unpackaged a dust collector for my shop. I know I kind of hinted at this in the last video, and a quick word on that, I'd just like to thank you guys for the overwhelming positive feedback that I received on that video. So many wonderful comments and just so many people who are there supporting me. With that being said, the specific dust collection system that I actually purchased is an Oneida Cyclone. A couple months ago, I actually installed this air filtration system. And in that video, I recall, I think I was talking about how, you know, this isn't a terribly large space. And when I was actually looking at a dust collection unit, a lot of those have a huge footprint that takes up several feet in either direction. And it just wasn't something that I was interested in. And I thought to myself, there's got to be a way to actually fit some sort of dust collection system in this shop, into this space. And that was actually when I stumbled upon the Oneida Cyclones, and I looked over into this section of the garage right here, and it should just be the perfect spot. All I have to do is take down the pipe clamps and move a couple other things, and that is really the only space that I have to work with. Everything else out here in the shop is being taken up with some sort of other tool. And I'm actually going to be mounting it to the wall as well, so I need to get that mounted up there. Here is the wall mount for the unit, and it's going to be in this orientation up against the wall with the space that I'm actually going to be putting this bracket on like that. I don't actually have studs that are right in line with the mounting holes themselves. So I think what I'm going to do is probably sandwich a couple sheets of plywood and almost create a whole nother plate right here where wherever these mounting bracket holes go, I could just drill right into the plywood. Well, here is the dilemma that I am in. So I just got this up here. As you have just seen, I decided to put this whole section together, these three parts, the motor, this housing part, and then this part right here. And unfortunately, I've been fighting the garage door this entire time, and it all started with having the motor right there, because I originally thought that hey, you know what? The motor will probably go right through and not even touch this. That was the dumbest thing I've ever thought. So that was the first time that I had to move the bracket. I had to bring it down, and then now I have to bring it over because this isn't gonna work. I ended up taking the bracket for the garage door off because I thought that, you know, I could probably adjust it right there and slide the whole rail that way, but that is not going to work either. So I am going to have to start again from square one. I'm gonna have to take down this whole part here, take the cone out, and reposition the wall mount. It just fits there so well. I mean, the filter, I was worried about that because I thought that it would stick out too far, and you know, the space between the wall and the tools on this side, I was worried that that gap was going to be completely taken up by the filter, but it wasn't, so now it works. It's just so compact, I love it. Now, the thing that is going to happen after this video involves all of this stuff, that stuff, and that stuff. Now, I would like to apologize about this video and having it put out 2 weeks after my last shop update video. It took a little while for the dust collector to actually get here, and then I had to go through the process of figuring out how to install it, and it took me a couple days to wrap my head around that, but it's done, it's finally moving forward, and yeah. So that is it for this one, and I will see you guys in the next video.